Good evening. After an extended weekend and enjoying the Independence Day, the Indian equity markets resumed trading on Tuesday. However, benchmark indices ended the day with modest losses, starting off the week with slight negative bias. It was the third straight trading session where the bears had an upper hand. After opening around 5,130 levels, markets gradually slipped throughout the day on back of selling seen in these index heavyweights like JP Associates, RCom, R-Power, Reliance Infra and DLF. However, bucking the negative trend were TCS, BHEL, HCL Tech and Bharti Airtel. Markets indeed started off in the green, tracking firm cues from the US and Asian markets. However, sentiment was hit after the European market started off in the red. Post-adjusted gross domestic product grew just 0.1% during the second quarter. Markets had expected 0.4% growth. Even in-line monthly inflation numbers were unable to cheer sentiment on Dalal Street. India's main inflation stood at 9.22% in July, almost in line with forecast for a 9.2%. Monthly manufacturing inflation accelerated to 7.49% in July from 7.43% in the previous month. Among the BSE sectoral indices, the BSE Realty Index was the top loser. The index lost 5.3%, followed by BSE Metal Index down by 2% and BSE Banking Index down by 1.2%. Even the BSE Midcap was down by 1.8% and the BSE Small Cap was down by 2.1%. On the other hand, BSE IT Index was up by 1% and BSE Tech Index was up by 0.7%. Technically, the NSE Nifty, which began a pullback post hitting the 4,946 levels, is unable to build on the momentum as the index extends losing streak to third straight trading session. Inflation continues to be a big problem, with food inflation flaring in July. In addition, the European crisis continues to haunt traders and investors on the Dalal Street. It would be wise to remain cautious and stay stock specific. The BSE Sensex lost 109 points to close at 16,731 and the NSE Nifty lost 37 points to close at 5,036. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.